2008 is over. It was pretty tough for a lot of people, but there were some really excellent things that happened as well. Barack Obama, The Dark Knight, WALL-E. I thought, why not make a top 10 list of all of my favorite events that happened in the Harry Potter and Wizard Rock community this year, so we can look back on it and say, yes, Alex, those were awesome things. So here, in no particular order, is my top 10 list. First off, let's call it number 10. I was really proud of the record my band, the Remus Lupins, put out this year. Never Mind the Furthermore is the hardest we've ever worked on a record, and I think it's our best one yet. I hope you agree. Real proud of it. Next up, let's call it number 9, was the release of The Whomping Willows 3. Awesome record. And I'm similarly very, very proud of Matt. Now, I guess I could just go through and list all of the albums that everybody put out this year, but I'm going to leave it at those two because those two are pretty near and dear to my heart, so I'll leave it at that. 2008 is the year that the Wizard Rockumentary was finally released. They've been working on it since I was born. I don't know, since 2006. So it was a really big deal for Megan and Mallory to finally put out this document about the Wizard Rock community. I think it was absolutely beautiful. It was really well done. If you haven't checked it out. When I was trying to figure out what to put on this list, something kept coming up. And that was Terminus. Terminus. It seems like every awesome event, however tangentially, was connected to Terminus somehow. So next up would be Rock Chicago. It was an amazing day-long event, but the highlight of it was the fact that we destroyed a chandelier. Not many people can say that. We as a community destroyed a chandelier. In November, Melissa Anelli's book, Harry, A History, was released. That's a pretty high watermark since it's a bestseller. If you haven't picked up a copy, you should go. There's probably a link. Number 5-ish, somewhere in there. Rockstock 08 is amazing for a few reasons. I guess this should be like awesome thing and then subheadings of why it was good. First off, it was my birthday, which is pretty cool to have all of your friends together at summer camp on your birthday and get to play a show. Second is a bunch of my friends got together and bought me a really nice bottle of Patron, but drinking's bad. Also, at Rockstock during Catchlove's set, there was a tornado warning. We came that close to dying from the power of rock and roll. Think about that. Chandeliers, tornadoes, you seeing a pattern here? Rockstock 09 is happening in November, which is incidentally not my birthday, but it's still going to be pretty cool. You should check out their website. Tour. I feel like this should have its own top 10 list. Maybe I'll do one of those as well. But the summer tour we went on was epic. It's the only word for it. We had Jared of Gredden Forge with us for some time. We had Justin Finch Fletcher with us for a good amount of time. We had Draco and the Malfoys with us for a good amount of time. We had the Whomping Willows with us for a good amount of time. We had the Mudbloods with us for a good amount of time. It was the best lineup I've ever had the honor to play with. Every show was amazing. It blew my mind every single night. In fact, you know what? This is my top 10 list. The Mudbloods are getting their own number. The Mudbloods are number whatever we're at now. Let's say number 3. The Mudbloods are one of the top 10 things about Wizard Rock this year. Freaking amazing. If you don't know who the Mudbloods are, stop, pause the video right now, and go figure out who they are at freakingawesome.com. Whatever they are. Go. You back? Cool. Did I mention that we broke a chandelier? Also, under the subheading of Terminus should go all the stuff that happened at Rock Reggie's. The set by the Whomping Willows that just melted everyone's faces off, like at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark or something, was unbelievable. Oh, and in the subheading of that set, I should make an outline, really. Outline and put it in there. But I'm not going to, because I'm not organized. Under the subheading, Brian and Paul making out on stage. If you didn't see that, you know what? I'm going to find you the video. That's going in the sidebar. That was crazy. One of my very favorite things about 2008 was the exponential growth of the Harry Potter Alliance. The year started out with commendations from J.K. Rowling, continued with Wizard Rock the Vote, and Stand Fast. Amazing, amazing work is being done by the HPA, and if you haven't gotten involved yet, 2009 is the year that you should get involved. It's a wonderful, wonderful organization. I don't know if that's 10 things, if that's like 28 things. My number one favorite thing about 2008 is that Wizard Rock is not dead. Every single interview I gave in 2007, someone asked me, what's going to happen when the books are done? And I, because I knew how amazing this community is, said, it's not going anywhere. And 2008 absolutely proved me right. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for continuing to come to shows, for continuing to love this music as much as we do, to, buy the records and just be the best fans and best community in the history of ever. I'm sure that I left things out because it's the middle of the night and I'm making a video. But I would love for you to respond to this video with your favorite things about 2008 that happened in the Harry Potter community. They can be as specific as you want, as general as you want. I would just love to hear your thoughts on the year, because you heard some of mine. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for another wonderful year. I cannot say that enough. We're going to try to have a new video up every week or so on this YouTube channel, so if you're not yet subscribed, please do, and tell your friends about it, because Wizard Rock is not going anywhere. In the meantime, Happy New Year. See you in 2009.